I've been involved in Dubai real estate for quite a time now, and I never saw a city moving this fast. This is Expo City Dubai. And before we get into the residential engine, have a look at this. Like one of the projects in Expo 2020 actually appreciated 45% even before getting handed over. Why this does matter for you if you're an investor looking at this video? I want to share a story with you about an investor who actually doubled the expectations of his ROI even without investing in luxury properties. Starting this video with something very simple. Cities in Dubai, they grow very slowly. You can see them growing in like couple of years. It takes time, but Expo, I think it's not growing, it's accelerating. This is Rex with Aeon and Tristle, and today I'm going to show you why Expo City is the most strategic district and it's ready for the next coming decades. So Dubai really is shifting, not theoretically, not conceptually, but physically. Urban gravity is moving towards south. It's a district shaped around world's largest airport expansion. And it's UAE's only future-proof mobility city named Expo City Dubai. Talking to investors, one of the most important communication points that I registered, it's follow the government's money, it never goes nowhere. And government itself has committed 53 billion dirhams in infrastructure and 137 billion dirhams into Al Maktoum International Airport. This is a planned capacity of like 260 million passengers year round. These facts alone are enough to make any investor sit up, grab attention, make decision. Previously, I spoke to three buyers, and all three of them stayed the same line that this is pre 2008 downtown. And actually, they're right. Except downtown back then didn't have a metro, it didn't have a global headquarters shifting in closer regions, it didn't have events planned, it didn't even have an airport of this scale coming in. These facts really unlock the full potential of Expo City and how it can actually demolish the downtown's appreciation, the growth downtown actually enjoyed in terms of getting more people there, getting the full attraction of investors. So, Expo City itself is not built on hope. It's not built on ideas, it's actually engineered on three main pillars. First, the Jebel Ali port. It's powering 23% of Dubai's GDP. The Al Maktoum's International Airport, its expansion is already funded. So the exhibition spine is so important in this project. Like 300 yearly events are already happening, and that's projected to be scaled up to 600 events per year from 2028 to 2033. Now, you're not buying an idea, you're buying into an infrastructure backed economic machine. A full government entity with the highest level of oversight and long term mandate behind it. The leadership structure matters. Her Highness Reem Al Hashmi, Minister of State for International Corporations, serves as CEO of Expo City Dubai. And His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Said Al Maktoum, Chairman of Dubai Civil Aviation Authority, is also Chairman of Emirates Group and serves as Chairman of Expo City's Supreme Committee as well. For investors, this combination is so rare. A federal level minister guiding execution and one of the most influential economic leaders taking care of the directions. The level of leadership signals one thing: Expo isn't a project, it's a national level strategy. And with government entities of this weight builds a city, the risk profile is actually flipped because the mandate is continuity and it has to be delivered on time with perfect qualities. Expo 2020 brought in 24 million visitors in the event. This fact alone is proven demand. Now, new Expo City is being re engineered to permanently process 6.5 million annual visitors, 300 to 600 yearly exhibitions, 200,000 daily visitors during peak events. corporate giants are already in Expo City. We're talking about DP World, Siemens, Emirates Airline, Nestle, Fujifilm. All of these facts are on market, but the fact nobody is talking about that Expo City is the only master community in Dubai where demand is engineered before residents arrive. When you walk through Expo's plazas, the underground parkings, the 1.5 million square foot car free layout, the pedestrian only design, this is what actually makes changes. It's not built like a community, it's built like a global stage. So the Coldplay event happened here. Alicia Keys was in Expo City. Black Eyed Peas were there. Concerts with over 30,000 plus attendees is allowed and they can actually come in and enjoy. The amphitheater, it comes with 15,000 seats. The Expo Opera House, it can host up to 1,500 seats. So all of this is suburban, like this is demand engine. This is where people are coming in future. Expo is the only freehold community in Dubai that's directly connected with metro, not near, not walking distance, but it's actually attached. In terms of road connectivity, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, Expo Road, Al Nayan Street, combined 42 lanes are connected to this master plan. And there's a lot of ways that you can access other Emirates or other locations. Adhering to the fact that most communities are built first and then the infrastructure follows, but Expo is actually flipping the table as infrastructure was first delivered for World Expo and now it's coming with residential areas. This straight up means that residentials get instant maturity, they get instant access, and they get instant value that's nowhere to be found. The execution is backed by some major contractors in Dubai that delivered Expo itself. We're talking about Shapoorji, Khan Sahib, ECC, and Genco. So it automatically rings the bell. When these players are involved, you know the master plan is not going to be having any loops and this is executable. Most importantly, the Expo's evolution, it's not just physical, it's academic, it's research driven, and it's linked with innovation. The University of Wollongong Data Science, Discovery and Innovation Center, it's located in Australia Pavilion, adds a full educational and research dimension to the district. This strengthens the Expo's role as knowledge hub, not just a residential ecosystem. Now imagine a university that's better than having schools in a community is being built in Expo City. Right on top of that, we're talking about a 2.5 million square foot forest with wildlife, horses, gazelles, and a 5 minute walk between nature and global events. A 91% lead road platinum certified buildings. I mean, this is the highest sustainability benchmark in Dubai region that you can get. So before I talk about the initial opportunity that's Dana, let's just discuss about the momentum in Expo City. So Mangrove Residences was launched at 1300 dirhams, 1380 dirhams a foot. And today it's transacting at 1980, 1950 dirhams price per square foot. So that's 45% appreciation just before handover or close to getting handover. And all of this is just not hype. This is transaction data. And right now, if we compare Expo City to other Dubai urban communities, City Walk is actually transacting at 3,000 to 3,800 dirhams price per square foot. And DIFC goes up to 3,200 to 4,000 dirhams a square foot. Falling back, Expo City offers you 1,950 dirhams square foot in initial launches. Comparing Expo, it's still 50% cheaper if you enter at the right time and have the right strategy. If you're someone who missed downtown and Blue Water's pricing, this is your second and I think the only chance. Speaking with investors daily who are trying to upgrade into Dana, they see the trajectory, they see the plan, they see the master plan growing, and they actually know where the next opportunity lies. Previously, a client missed Mangrove launch, which was at 1,300 dirhams square foot, and now, as I said, it's transacting at 1,900 dirhams. He called me back 2 weeks ago and said, whatever's the next launch, please book it, as he doesn't want to miss the next opportunity. Dana is the initial sweet spot where you can actually make tons of returns. So I really wanted to dive in the master plan itself, how the buildings look, what's the placement of this specific launch, Dana, and where it's located in terms of other placements we get for the building on the corner, if you can see. And this, as I told, is the first phase, which means it's like the most initial price that we can get in a specific master plan, specifically Expo Valley views. Right in front of you is a floor plate, and we can see the placement of one bedrooms, two bedrooms, and three bedrooms across the whole building. Some units of two bedrooms are facing towards the boulevard, and three bedrooms on the corner. So we're only getting one type of one bedroom layout throughout the project, which means that it either could be very good or very bad in terms of reselling. By bad, I actually mean that either people won't like this layout compared to other projects. But honestly, if we just have a look at the powder room placement, plus the laundry area that's provided, the living room, and balcony that's the size of the balcony itself, the walk-in wardrobe, and separate sinks. This is I think average. This is something that is provided amongst good projects right now, but it really matters in terms of quality plus the placement of the unit throughout the floor. You look at the two-bedroom apartment. I prefer this layout amongst other provided options just because of its placement, the balcony size itself, which is practical and is required in a two-bedroom, the placement of the master bedrooms on the sides, and you get a spacious living area, or you could say a drawing room between two beds. Additionally, the kitchen size and where it's placed with the dock and the powder room and laundry room access. Three-bedroom layouts are stretched. So I really think this layout is the best placement and it has the best view. Plus, the balcony is practical somehow. But so, mind you, this is the size of a townhouse in initial master plan launches, which is technically 1700 or even less than that. And this is 1900 square foot, huge spread layout. So, these are the amenities spread over Ghana specifically. So this is where you can find them in the layout. We have the infinity pool lounge, we have lap pools, we have sunset yoga, and we have an outdoor gym. We have natural shading, a kids rock area, you can say, and play areas and sitting areas throughout the layout. Moreover, the developers tried their best to integrate family living and elements which actually shock you in terms of amenities because peacock garden or place for such animals cannot be found in any residential area or any residential project, and and you can say amenities that are not provided in any project are in Expo City. So this is where like a collision happens. Extra amenities, family living spaces, they collide with huge customer flux, we can say, or people coming in year round. Just when you get over that, you have two duck ponds throughout the master plan. And yet again, this is something it's not provided by any top tier developer, leave alone the private developers. So this is mindful. This is what puts in extra effort that we can observe by the developer. And they're not just trying, I think they have succeeded in adding extra elements, getting extra points in terms of getting more um, flux or more ideas, more attention from the people who want extra lifestyle, who want to have amenities that are actually useful, not just a shelf thing or a trophy thing, but this is where people like to hang out. Instead of going to normal parks now, they can actually hang out by ponds. And this is especially also good for kids. But Yet again, this is something extra. So it doesn't end here. We can also see a butterfly garden that's right in the middle. We see a horse trail that's placed at the edges, and it's actually 4 kilometers or even more than that. So, yet again, the word extra is heavily imposed in this project, and we can see added amenities. We can see out of the box amenities in this project. Before these amenities are not provided, or even if they're provided, they're not provided at this scale in any residential project. Payment plan and the pricings are the most important thing in this project. So we're looking at a one bedroom close to 900 square foot size. That's for 1.67 million. But so let's take an average for 1.7 million for a one bed. That is amazing in this master plan. That is an amazing buy if you can if you go through the plan and future development. Then we're looking at a two bedroom sized at 1,300 square foot minimum, or goes up to 1,400 square foot. That's for 2.4, or let's take an average of 2.5 million or 2.55. Now we're looking at a three bedroom at 3.4 million, starting 1,800 square foot, very practical, very spacious, and I would say a mindful layout that has been used. Furthermore, you put a down payment of 10% and you have eight installments of 7.5% spread across delay of like 6 months since the booking. And then you have a 5% installment on handover. Now, once you get the handover, this is where the equity starts. And we have only three installments left that we have to cover up in a course of 1 year. So we're looking at two installments of 7.5% and one last installment of 10%. So now these installments can be covered by the rental amount as we get the handover and we can start to get tenants in. Elsewhere, we can mortgage the property. Investors actually mortgage their properties once they get handover so they can put the rent, and this will pay off on itself. Moreover, if you trade at this price, you've just paid 75% of the property value and you get returns from the mortgage buyers or ready buyers who are looking to move in. I wanted to show you the listings of Chiral Mission. That's a hotel that's situated right now in Expo City. We have another hotel that's Wove. But so the point I'm trying to make is that the size of these apartments are either very small or they get too huge for a one person who's going to stay there for a short term. I know like huge is a big thing. It's something that's exaggerated, but still, if a person is practical and he's coming in for a short period of time, then a good layout would actually work better. It would perform better. Moreover, we can see the pricings on this screenshot. We can see the bookings, and we can see it being fully booked on events in Expo City. Here we have a tentative calculations that even if we get 600 events throughout the year and we only get 10 events that are high end events, so we can still make good returns. Even we've discussed about worst case scenarios, and still Expo plays a crucial role. Still, the the project actually outperforms. You can see calculations made upon facts or pricings of 2025, not the pricings of handover of this specific project. And even on worst case and best case scenarios, this project is outperforming any other master plan. And cherry on top is like being government backed, getting an asset that's future proof and backed by big names in the market. Wrapping up, if you ask me where's the next downtown, I would probably say Creek. But Expo City, it's not compared to downtown. I think this is the next Dubai. It's the center where it's located between two palms, Dubai South, and other areas. I've made a complete investor pack, including the floor plans, including the pricing details, the best units that you can get in Expo City. Text me, Dana, on WhatsApp, and I will send you the complete investor pack explaining each and every model, which is the best investment for you. Again, my name is Rex and I work with Aeon and Tristle. We're number one channel partners for EMAR since 6 consecutive years. We have provided business for our investors and made the most lucrative investments. I'll put up my contact on the screen and you can reach out to me and we can make the best decisions for you together. Thank you.